Hi guys, and welcome to part 2 of the Vodcast from the Two Drunk Flings. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, whatever it is. I'm not going to do the Truman Show thing, but welcome to the Vodcast episode. Today I'm joined with Emily.
Hi, I'm Emily, also known as Dizzy Best on Twitch and my NAF name.
Drew.
Well, I'm Drew, Drewsper77 on the NAF.
Mike.
Good afternoon to you all. It's Dynamite here, and yeah, I'm not named anything on Twitch, so carry on.
Alan.
Hey up, it's Alan. Gilly Wonka on the NAF website.
And Tom.
You're right, it's Tom, Colossus Thunder on the NAF website.
Welcome, guys. Yes, I'm also known as a Gaming Numpty as well, which I've changed my name. So if you do want to check us out over on Twitch, it is twitch.tv, the Gaming Numpty. Also, Dizzy Best as well, twitch.tv, Dizzy Best. We are Blood Bowl streamers. Or I'm mainly retro, but she is Blood Bowl, and I do the odd Blood Bowl, so come and join us. We did carry on with the this is carrying on from episode 1, so if you've come onto this episode, go back and watch episode 1, because part 1, this is episode 1 still, and this is part 2. Go back and watch the episode before you come into this. So Mike gave us a good question of, if you was the CEO of Games Workshop, what would you change on Blood Bowl and why? Alan, what was yours?
Mine was the passing stat for the Minotaur.
Should we give it to a pass?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
yeah, because I passed to the Minotaur in the old rules. So
wait, you passed to the Minotaur?
Yeah.
So increasing the Minotaur's passing stat won't do anything.
It will.
You.
Will it?
The passing is for the thrower, not the catcher.
Wait, maybe
the Minotaur passes to himself.
No, give the Minotaur throw teammates.
No, they don't throw teammates. You could give him throw teammates.
Give him throw teammates, and then have his passing stat, so he just things down the pit.
I mean, he's never on the same team as anybody with the right stuff, but it's fine.
Well, then increase.
Oh dear.
I should really read the rules.
Fuck it, that was worth waiting for, Alan. Good job.
Yeah, that was awesome, man. It's been like what, 2 weeks, and I was expecting like Alan to come up with like this massive story. Like it was I would like to change this because I think that if Games Workshop could come up with this, the profit and margin would go. And like, I was going to expect these graphs, and Alan to come out with this legendary thing that was going to blow the fuck out of everything. No,
I'd like to pass the Minotaur, please, Doug.
Why would you expect that of me?
That's a fair
because
point.
I do. I always expect the best from you, Alan, for some reason. I always think Alan's going to change. Yeah, I've always said this. You're going to do something that's going to change Blood Bowl, and I know it. And that's why I invited you to do the podcast with me. It was like, you've got me, I'm just a fucking idiot, and you've got you, who's like an idiot, but you're kind of like in tune with some benevolent force that is just incredible. And I've just got this sneaky fit. I'm telling you, and you're one day gonna go,
what about this one, Dux? If you put this in, you put that there,
like, oh my fucking god, and that's it. Humans win every single fucking time. There's no it's destroyed Blood Bowl because humans win every time because Alan says this. I'm telling you,
Keep your expectations low, and then once I do it, then you'll be blown away.
So when it's Alan, you've got to hold the expectation as high as possible.
No, but then you're always disappointed, then, aren't you?
You always disappoint me, so it's, you know, I'm always disappointed, like constantly. So I might as well hold it that high, keep being disappointed until the point where you don't disappoint, and you turn Blood Bowl on its arse.
Yeah, but then you just go,
what would I do?
Oh, you just go, oh right,
okay. Well done, Alan. What would I do, Alan? Tom, what was your thing? I'm so sorry. This is what it's like. Me and Alan just sit there and do this to each other for hours and hours on end. This is all we do. It's like, I'll just think, what's that, Alan? I could just do it for days. It's like my favourite thing in the world. Sorry, Tom, what was your thing?
Well, it was to start with. I was thinking of trying to balance out the teams a little bit, but now I want an all-dog Blood Bowl team.
An all-dog? What, like the gorillas?
Because that noise that you had earlier sounds like the dogs would win that one.
So the dogs fighting the Children of Derby.
Dog. So what would their skills be?
Claw,
I was googling
frenzy.
to see if there was a dog Blood Bowl team. By the way, I'm sure I saw a D&D dog thing before.
If you have a dog team and they pass a treeman, you have to roll to see whether they pee up the tree, and their turn ends
Or
there.
try and catch the stick. You know?
Nice.
Like
And
get
then there'll be a
distracted by
chance
his
of
hands.
bursting the ball and a new ball having to come in from the side of the pitch.
And they roll every time they're carrying the ball. Carrier has to roll every turn they're carrying the ball to see if they pop it with their teeth.
That's it.
And if
it
it
works, then a new ball gets thrown in randomly from the side, and anyone can get it.
The worst thing about a dog Blood Bowl team is when you throw the ball to the dog, if he catches it, he's just going to bring it straight back to the thrower.
I was about to make a joke on that.
Yeah.
Well, very fucking funny, Mike. Well done. Like, got there first.
The skeleton team would be screwed as well, because they'd just be pulling bones off them.
And burying them.
Penalty for if they're playing Flings and they piss up a tree, on a roll of 1, they could unroot a rooted treeman. So then it could.
That would be cool.
Yeah, dampens the earth, allows him to deroot.
Yeah.
There's something I saw on the BBC where somebody was talking about halflings should be able to knock down their own trees. So when they're rooted, there should be a Fling special character that can push their own tree over so they can get back up and unroot. And everyone told them to shut the fudge up because it was stupid.
That was us. We had that guy write in and say about What's It the Gardener. He suggested the character of What's It the Gardener, to deroot the tree.
He blitz the tree and then roots him up. I think that's quite cool. But he could potentially kill the tree. I thought that was quite fun, actually.
The negative is that
Tony Orlovsky did that. He's a good lad. That was good. I enjoyed that.
Well done, him. Not so well received on the BBC. Because people are like, halflings are overpowered. Idiots. We Liam, you and I are playing Blood Bowl soon, and Alan, I believe.
Are we?
3rd or 4th of April.
Oh, yes, we are.
It's the first weekend where we can hang out in a garden. So we're going to go to Bumcheek Dave's house and have a couple of cups of tea and go to Blood Bowl.
Alan's pulling a face to say, I can't go to that.
And if you don't come and play with us, I'm going to punch you in the snout. Because it's been such a long time since we've hung out. Well, I will. I'll be like that.
Well, if not, Emily, you can join us. If not, that means we've got a
I'm not sure. I think I'm at work.
Then why did you accept?
I'm at work that day.
You don't even know what date it is. What's the date of it, Alan? You don't even know the date, and he's saying he's not going.
Saturday.
Yeah, but what date? How do you know you've got work if you don't know the date?
The 4th of April.
It's a Sunday.
Drew's just said it's the 4th.
It's a Sunday.
4th of April, Sunday.
4th of April.
It's a Sunday, not a Saturday.
Well, it's the weekend I'm on call. It's Easter weekend.
Such a dickhead.
Or the weekend after Easter, even.
Right, Emily, you're in. Nice. You've upgraded.
It's my day off. I'm at work. I'm at work.
If you don't want to hang out with us, it's absolutely fine.
You could just say, I don't like you lot. I don't want to be with you. Just fuck off. I would have preferred that.
You know that's not true.
It's pretty hurtful.
You know that's not true.
Is it me? Is everybody waiting for that cat to do a shit or fart on Mike? I've been sat there looking at it for ages, just thinking, come on, please do a little Trump or something on him. Like all you see is...
Tell this out. I think he killed Liam.
So, Tom...
Liam, where are your cats?
He doesn't come inside, unfortunately. My cat stays outside.
He's such a big fella, though, isn't he? It's really cute.
He's like it's not a stray. He's like feral. Like if he comes inside, he scratches in the corner, shits and pisses everywhere, and just meows until you let him open the door. That's all he does. So you just leave him outside.
So is Jamie.
Yeah, exactly the same. So we've got we're going to the Water Bowl next in June, and we're all going. Is that correct? I think we're all going. Mike, you're not going, are you, Mike?
Why wouldn't I go?
Oh, good. Well, Mike's going as well. So
I might not be playing, but I'll go.
Yeah. It's gonna be busy. And who are you taking? That's my question for everybody. So I'm going to be taking Lizardmen. And I'm going to be using Lizardmen quite a lot because Lizardmen are pretty damn good. The new rules have only taken break tackle off them. That's it.
Is it? I'm going to take halflings again.
Halflings to the water bowl.
Yeah. Flings are good at the water bowl.
I haven't even looked at the rules of what to bring or what I can bring or what I can't bring or what makes what not be stunty anymore or anything along those lines.
Take halflings and then use the tier 4 skill package that allows them a stat upgrade.
In one.
Get an edge 4 fling and then
toss them off
some single skills. Yeah.
Edge 4 fling is a must. If you get any chance to get an edge 4 fling, that's an instant one-turner, basically. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, easy.
And with the new rolls, you can re-roll the re-roll.
I've got one of my Xbox team. My Xbox got an edge 4 one that I use for lobbing everywhere.
But you think about that, and then you go, right, so I'm going to throw it, failed the throw. Oh, I made it this time, so you re-roll it, throw it, and he goes to land. Oh, failed the landing. No, you can re-roll that as well, as long as you've got the re-roll. So you're just going to be...
And with the new throwing, if you get a 6 on the throw, you get +1 to land. Same time you have 2.
Yeah.
Which is pretty good.
Yeah.
Can I bring my star players in that tournament?
Yes, I believe so. I don't think there's any issues with star players in the water bowl.
So
I think you're only allowed one.
I'm not
sure.
Oh, is it?
I'm thinking.
What rule set is it?
Carla, Chef.
It's a really cool rule set. It's Alex Warmel who does it. So hi, Alex. But Alex is an amazing tournament runner. He runs one of the biggest UK league, and I think it's the biggest fumble league as well. He's so good at it. And every tournament, everything he touches is just gold dust. It's just anything to do with Blood Bowl, and he touches it, you know it's going to be good. That's it. If someone says to me, "Oh, there's a team getting released," it's Alex. That's going to be good. You know, that's what he's like. But like the rule pack is, so like I think one rule pack is you get 5 singles or 1 double. So you just pick the rule pack to go with your team. So you build it for 1,100, and then you pick your rule pack to go with it. So I know one is 5 singles and a double. So for me, that's what I'm going for. So that's 5 Blocksaurus and a Block Crocs. Boring, easy.
This was actually going to be my question for you guys, thinking about the fact I've never been to a tournament and stuff, was because I've never been where you can buy your skills or pick skills before you start a game sort of thing.
Okay.
And so I was, because the edge one does seem like it's a good one to go for, but when I've been looking at like tree man skills and stuff, I've been seeing people who put like sure feet or jump up and things like that on tree men, and I just was wondering, because everyone's like so used to, like, if you get a double you put block on them, or
I mean you block is 100% for the trees. Like if you can get block on a tree, that's a killing machine right there. It's insane. To put sure feet on a tree, it's a bit of a wasted skill, I would think, because you've got a chance of taking root, and then to move 2 extra spaces with a tree, it's not really necessary, and your trees are always going to have a player next to them. You know, your trees are there to fight and hold the line. They're not there to be running, picking up, doing jump up. Or there's no point in jump up. You just stand him up. You've got timber. You know, that's all you need. You don't. No, I wouldn't waste. I
normally have things like block, guard.
Exactly.
I do like grab, because grab I love to be able to move people out of the way.
Grab.
Just like the cat. Just get it and move it.
You can block left and right.
I can kind of
understand. I've seen pile on big guys as well, but I've never got it, because the amount of times I then can't get the tree man back off the floor, and it feels like it's wasted. Like if I've seen piling on, I don't know if it's because I played it on Blood Bowl on the computer, but where once they've gone prone, you've then got to get them back up again. It just seems like a waste.
So people take piling on because big guys generally only have strength access. So after you've got Mighty Blow, Grab, there's not that many good strength skills. And it does help you kill people. So that's why you see it on the computer.
Piling on would actually help you deroot yourself as well. Because when your tree falls over, it deroots.
Oh, that's a good call.
No, but you can't follow, can you?
No.
So you can't, if you're rooted, you push him away, you can't follow to then pile on, so it doesn't actually, unless you've got grab, that might negate that. But I had somebody. Well, the only reason I say it is because I had a subscriber team on my Twitch channel, a halfling team, and somebody who was the person who was the tree. They were in the chat, and I gave them the option to choose what skill they took, and they took piling on as the first skill for the tree. Just wandering around with this team with piling on my tree. It was terrible. And now I don't think I actually used it once.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can't even sack the tree to replace it either, because it's like knock the TV down because it's too expensive. What a wanker!
I'm still going the right way with the standard sort of things of block and guard and grab and bits and pieces. There's no random skill that I have admit that's good on a tree man that I've missed out.
Multiple block. So multiple. Yeah, so you can throw 2 blocks. I think it increases.
It's up for strength 3.
Oh yeah, it sucks against a team of big guys though.
Well, you don't have to use it, but if you're up against 2 Skaven next to you, you punch one, you're still on 2 dice. You punch the next one, you're still on 2 dice.
The thing is, if you're playing it on the iPad, yeah, you do have to use it.
Yeah, you do.
Block. Oh god, I hate
it.
Don't
take it on the iPad because there's a way you can set it so it gives you the option, but it's not worth it.
It ruined my treeman. It just completely ruined this monster of a treeman that I built.
Oh my god, I triggered Mike. I'm sorry I brought up something so painful for you.
I just want to go back to the idea of shore. The idea of shore. I can kind of understand that on a tree if you have a team that's all moved away from and you want to use the tree to tie up a couple of players.
Yeah.
Having shore does make that nicer to be able to tie up those players. I can kind of understand it.
Can you stick?
I'm a bit shocked no one said break tackle yet. That's a mad skill for a tree.
Can you stick an edge and a skill on a halfling? Because if you can stick an edge and sure feet on your halfling, that's got to be good.
But if you've got go on, Drew. If you had break tackle on a tree, what would you be dodging on?
2 up.
2 up. A dodging tree.
I think you can dodge into a tackle zone on a 2 up as well.
Yep, because of your strength 6. So if your strength 5 it is a 2+, but your strength 6 is technically makes you edge 5.
It's
disgusting. Absolutely disgusting.
You can only use it once a turn.
It is
once a turn.
It is only once a turn. So you're not going to be dodging 3 like a snot lane, but it can be the difference. The other thing, if you didn't want to take the +1 strength on +1 edge on a fling, take +1 move on the tree, and then you don't have to worry about
that's your timber
rolling to get up.
That's essentially your timber, isn't it?
So writing it all down.
But again, I think the trees. I think you just have to take the risk that they're going to be a bit shit. Block is absolutely the safest skill to take.
100%, always. And break tackle for me is, as always, been up there as well.
If you put one on a tree, but you're a halfling, they've already got timber, right? So what effect would that have?
But move on the tree.
Oh yeah, but is that all it will do? Just the movement?
Yeah. Or if you want to be a little bit crazy, you give the tree shadowing, and that way
I was just about to say, like shadow, because you don't have to dodge with the thing. You just have to roll your dodge roll. If you've got break tackle and shadowing, technically you should be following on a 2+. Is that right?
But wouldn't you? Would you have to roll for take root every time you shadow?
You would
no.
You only roll.
You don't have to roll for it at all. No, because the shadowing will happen in the opposition player's turn. You don't have to roll to take root. That's not.
I might try that.
But you need 6s because the shadowing works on your movement and your movement. You wouldn't need 6s.
Oh yeah,
it would probably be 5s or 6s. So no, don't take shadowing. That was a joke.
I might try it.
So you're doing, Tom, you're doing Flings. Emily, you're doing Dark Elves.
Is this for a water bowl as well? You're taking Dark Elves?
Okay. Yeah, I just feel the more practice I can get with them, the better.
Do you know which score pack you're using yet?
I haven't looked into it too much, so no.
Okay, true.
So whenever I go to a new tournament, I always take a new team that I've not played before, and the intention was that I'd get my NAF 26, and now it's the NAF 28 because Games Workshop are releasing loads of new teams. So I've kind of set that off. I've painted I'm just looking over at my cabinet. I painted a Nurgle team during lockdown, and I think it's the nicest team I've ever painted. I put it on the BBC, and lots of people quite liked it. So it would be an opportunity to use those guys. I could use the new Imperial nobility. I've got my Tillian nobility team that I could use, or the Yorks, or I don't know. Honestly, I'll probably decide the week before. It's been such a long time since I played any Blood Bowl. I just don't know. Or I've actually got some Grebo teams, which I've started painting. I've got the Chaos Pact.
Oh wow.
Corn. Jesus, what else have I got?
It's Chaos Pact. It's not Dark Elves. Chaos Pact. I know which one it is.
Chaos Pact is Trolls, Minotaurs,
and it's Chaos
Ogres.
Warriors as well. It's Chaos team as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was expecting Drew not to have any pants on. I was expecting you just to be in boxer shorts.
Jesus.
Oh no.
And then, anyway, so I've got some great Grebo teams that I might take. They're really good.
This is the kind of thing that happens all the time in the podcast, but you never get to see it.
No, exactly.
One of my favourite bits. Do you remember that time we were around Bumpy Dave's house doing a recording? We had a little break.
And
me and Alan. No, it wasn't a breakdance. We were trying to do that kung fu thing where you go from your back to your feet. And I did mine, and it was shit. And then Alan did his, and it's like someone had electrocuted a fish.
It looked like a fish just on the water.
But Alan was so confident. Like, in your mind, you were going to be like Jackie Chan, fucking coming up and then low kicking someone to death. But it was bad, man.
So
really bad.
I absolutely loved it. I love that. I love our little podcast things that happen in a day, because it's like it's nice that we can see each other on camera now, which is really, really good.
Yeah.
So we're going to be doing these podcasts quite a lot now. We are still going to be doing the podcast. So if anyone thinks we're not, this is like a side bit. The podcast episodes are going to be the main thing. But
it's been difficult to all get together and hang out because of COVID. And I didn't even know that Bumchick Dave's moved house.
Yeah, he's in Alistair now. Yeah. So yeah.
Oh, is it?
Got a nice house there. It's big. So yeah.
Oh, I like that house. That was a good house.
His old house was fucking weird. I loved it. I thought it was absolutely brilliant.
It was amazing.
The garden was great because we had the Bumchick Bowl there, and the whole house looked like it'd been decorated to be a 70s porno set. It was so good. Like, I haven't seen that many ceiling fans and wood panelling
ever.
Since ever.
Yeah. I mean, look at that stone fireplace. How dangerous is that? Like, you're definitely, if you fell and hit your head, you're gonna.
You'd be dead.
Yeah.
But the garden was big enough that you could bury plenty of people, though.
I think you did.
It wouldn't shock me. It really wouldn't.
But you know what? I'm glad that he's got his forever home and moved out. Like, me and Mike, we're both looking at the moment, aren't we?
Yeah, well, mine's fallen through again by the looks of it. So
our buyer pulled out a week before we were due to exchange contracts and said, "Oh, I can still go ahead, but you'll need to drop the asking price by 25 grand." What a dick move!
Yeah.
So we're talking to fuck off.
Yeah, loads of people.
It's called gundering. I've never heard the term before, but yeah, if you're thinking about doing that, die.
Anyway, not Blood Bowl related in any way, but
Alan, didn't you have something that you would like to ask everybody or wanted to talk about? What is that?
The new Grebo Kickstarter team.
Did he just like helicopter his Willy? Is that what that was? He just stood right. That's what I got.
You spin me right round.
Oh my God, Alan! What did you want to talk? What did you want to talk about, Alan?
What's that?
What did you want to talk about, Alan?
Yes, the new Grebo Kickstarter team.
The new Grebo Kickstarter team. Here it is, everybody. You can see these lovely little slideshows.
Amazing.
The Kickstarter is now active. And yeah, go and check out the Kickstarter. This is for Grebo. What a fantastic. You thought it was broke, didn't you, Alan? It is a fantastic little Kickstarter. So Alan got confused as you see his face.
It was funded within an hour.
It was. They're at 50k at the moment.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Madness. And we've got the 2 Flings Halfling team coming out as well. onto Kickstarter, which has started now, and it is.
That's exciting news.
Yes. Have you seen it, Drew?
No.
Have you not? Have a look.
No. This is the first time.
An image. I'll tell you what. I'll put an image up so everybody can see this. And Team 2DF. Are you ready for this, Drew?
Yeah.
Are you ready to get your pants sexed off? There you go. And see if I can get a full screen of that for everybody as well on my phone. Sorry, guys. I know this isn't the best entertainment. There we go. Let's just pop that on there.
There's been a couple of...
that barely helps at all. That's so fuzzy and out of focus.
No. The phone's dead.
But
there you go.
Another admirer of those. Can you text me a picture?
I've already done it on a Two Drunk Flings team page. Have a look. So yeah, we have them coming out. We don't know the date of the Kickstarter as of yet, but we have a lot of people getting involved. We will be having drawings and artwork done by Peter Nifton. We'll be having Black Hawk Down doing dice and offers. We're looking at someone who's doing a pitch. If you know somebody, join us. Probably will be JB Fancy Fields, but let us know. We're going to be a painting tea by Tyrant Painting. We're going to have unboxings by Mini Monologue, and we have lots more Blood Bowl stuff coming out for the Halflings. So yeah, it will be actually it won't be a Halfling team. It is the Two Drunk Flings. There you go. Fuck you, GW. I'm going to be muting all that shit out. So it's going to be it's the team. That's what's coming out. The team. So yeah. So we're looking forward to that. We've got that. And yeah, we've got loads. Yeah, the crane kick. We've got to have a crane kick.
Yeah, I love that guy.
You just got to, haven't you? And I really wanted to bring like loads of character to the Halfling team, because it's like, I mean, there's a fat guy like with his belly in a wheelbarrow, carrying it around with him. That's all he can do. And yeah, I think they need character, and I wanted to. Also, just a bit of exciting news. They are looking a bit different than they do to Blood Bowl, because I will be releasing my new board game, which will be Picnic Ball, should we say. So it's the whole old War Ball rules and everything that we used to have, and it will be using these models, and it's going to be Halfling Picnic Football, which will be coming soon. So yeah, that's exciting.
That is 2 bits of big exciting news.
Yeah, and if anybody wants to have a copy of the rules, feel free, just message me and you can have a free copy. That is right. I don't really want to make much money on Picnic Ball. It is just something that I've put together for everybody, just to have a bit of fun, maybe at tournaments or whatever. So yeah.
How similar is it to War Ball?
War Ball is pretty much the same. War Ball didn't really need anything. The amount of people that played it, was. You had a game as well, Mike.
Yes.
How good it was.
We did a video of it, of me and I can't remember who it was playing, Ollie. But I proper enjoyed it. It's so easy to get into, and it is very Blood Bowl-y, but it's a completely different entity. I liked it. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's usually measuring sticks and using like situational dice and things like that. So yeah, it's like if you, here's an example. Say if you was going to run in and foul someone, so you can move your model, you're going to foul him. You roll on the foul table, and then what happens is that certain foul, so like one would be automatically not break the legs, but you can really hurt them, or you could end up getting a red card. So either way, it's just football. It's football. It's five-a-side football, but halflings. So yeah, it should be. It's going to be
looking forward to that.
Yeah, I can't wait to get it going again. And again, I'm not going to be making much money on it. I'm just literally just putting it out there. So if anyone wants a free copy, let me know. And on the free copy is like a downloadable pitch and stuff. So yeah, it's all there for free. So yeah, what was the other thing I was going to talk about? So we've got the Sin City, which we discussed in part 1. We've discussed the Water Bowl, and we've discussed the UKTC. We discussed a little bit of Thrud. So Thrud is going to be coming up, and I cannot wait for Thrud, even though I'm a bit about the rule pack, but I can't wait. There's currently 70 people going. I'm not sure if they're going to up the tickets. Is anyone going to Thrud? Because it is 50 quid, which includes your food, your weekend camping. It's 50 quid, and then you just buy your own beer. That's all.
It's in Swindon, isn't it?
It's in Swindon, so it's a lot closer than it was. It's 4.5 hour drive for us last time, which sucks, and we wasn't going to go because 4.5 hours hungover. That
drive down was a blast, though.
The drive down was fun.
We had so much fun. In fact, throughout last year, God, it wasn't last year. Year before last. Year before last.
Yeah, it's the year before last.
Really, really good. The problem with Swindon, of course, it's the hometown of Jipperton, I believe. So rather than camping, why don't we all just go to Jip's house? We haven't been invited, but we should still go.
I think if not, we should toilet paper it or something.
Yeah.
There's something really immature to him, like cherry knock.
For people that don't know Jip, he's a wonderful man. He does our Christmas songs. We always have a Christmas podcast song. He's done those, and they're brilliant. He's superb.
Yeah.
So
he's a great guy. Yeah. He runs a coffee cup. He does the fireball.
I'm going to the coffee cup. I'm really looking forward to that.
Unfortunately, the coffee cup is on the same day as Sin City.
For fuck's sake!
Oh no!
Unfortunately,
I'm not going to the coffee cup.
And because I was gutted when we found out, but it's the only time that our boy Alistair Pring can make it, so it is the only weekend. So Alistair Pring is going to be with last time at Sin City, because it's overwhelming of how many people there is, and we put so much on. We've had to get a guy in who will do just score. So we've got 2 people doing score on their own, so we don't have any issues, any hiccups, and nothing.
I've been to tournaments where they've messed that up, and it's bad. In fact, throughout year before last, they messed up the scoring, but they fixed it. But it took a while. So great getting somebody dedicated to do that.
Exactly. Yeah, it needs to be. I don't want to have any mistakes. I want it to be perfect. So we've got that. But yeah, Thrud, I can't wait. It's 2-hour drive down. It's about 2 hours and 5 minutes on. It says on Google. And yeah, free camping, free food. Everyone should.
So is Thrud being done in conjunction with Jip and the?
It's
BBL or whatever.
I thought it was in conjunction with Saw BBL. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
it is now.
It is now.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Then it's going to be well organised, because those guys are pretty on point when it comes to planning.
Mike Davis, Glowworm, Jip. 3 brilliant guys in Blood Bowl. Absolutely fantastic.
Any chance to go and see Jip the Stallion is a chance to be taken.
100%. And camping for 50 quid and your food. I'm sorry, but a tournament for 50 quid with your food is insane. And the food's good.
Liam, who are you sharing a tent with?
Not you, Drew.
Well,
you can really.
Even if I was going, I wouldn't, and I would recommend anyone thinking about sharing with Liam. It's just not worth it.
No, it's not.
Don't do it.
I wouldn't. I'm going to be probably hoteling it, if I'm honest.
Good call. That's a smart idea.
I think so. I think it's best. So, Emily, you said you're going to Thrud, or?
No, not well. I haven't looked to see if there are any tickets left, so I haven't as of yet. Because I couldn't afford it when you messaged me. So I'll have a look to see if there are any when I can afford it. And,
Well, it's good. Even if you're on the reserves, if anyone is, just get on the reserves list. They do.
What date is it?
August the 16th, I think. It's a couple of weeks before Sin City. So August is going to be a mad Blood Bowl. Madness. So Thrud. And also as well, we've got the DBBL starting. So everybody's all excited about that. So Tom does it's the Derby Blood Bowl League. Is gone up to 56 coaches in the league.
I think there's going to be 4 divisions, 13 teams in the division.
Yeah.
It's run by J-Bone, and to be honest, he does an incredible job. It must take him so much work having to deal with everyone.
And while we've got that, it's J-Bone check him out. It's twitch.tv J-Bone DS. If you want to check him out, he's also part of the Game Over Mad podcast as well. Sorry, carry on, Drew. Sorry.
And this will be the first year he's running it without the on-ball software. And I think it's going to be hard, but if anyone can do it, J-Bone can do it. And it's played at Boards and Swords in Derby, which, if you're in the Midlands, I don't even live in Derby, but I will. Jesus, I live just down the road from Games Workshop. If I want to buy something, I drive to Derby to get it because I'd rather support. I'd rather support Boards and Swords, to be honest. The shop's got a great vibe. You always go in; they're really friendly. It's £2 or £3 to play a game, which is peanuts. If you play war games, you're a nerd. But they've got incredible scenery that you can just go in and borrow, and they've got like the 40k stuff. They've got the fantasy, cowboys, the World War II stuff. If you play Bolt action,
yeah,
thank you.
Action,
yeah. I think I saw someone playing some game with ships, which I think might be the new Mantic.
That's where you draw the line. There's like certain nerdery that you can do, and that's just like levels of nerdery in board games. Yeah.
I've got Dreadfleet up there, and I love Dreadfleet. I got it all painted. It's really nice. And then my friend Joe Barlow came over, and we played for a day. Me, Joe Barlow, Joe Gunn, and Didget. And Joe Barlow behaved so badly. He won every game and then was just yelling at me, "Dream your shit! Your boat's fucking sinking and no one likes you!" And I've never played it since. He's such a turd. So yeah, if anyone wants to buy a fully painted Dreadfleet,
Just a message to everybody. When we get to April and all the shops open, whether you're interested in board games, guitars, whatever it is, cards, get out to your shops and buy stuff. Just go for a visit. Go for an hour. Go for half an hour. Buy a cup of coffee. Buy a packet of crisps. Do stuff, because otherwise it will not be there.
Support your independent retailers.
Yes, absolutely. Whatever you love, support it.
Boards and Swords do have a website, so it is worth noting that you can currently buy from them, even if you can't go into the shop. And I think they do delivery.
They do delivery. I've been getting loads of stuff.
They do.
So you can support them now, even if you can't go in store.
And if there's nothing you need for gaming, you can buy virtual gaming things. They're £3 a go, and it's what you would have paid for Boards and Swords if you could go there and play. But you can just give them the money just to help support them, because
we need
it is. Yeah, because if they're not there when we come back, then
we'll have to go around Jamie's back garden and sit on all the dead bodies, and we don't want to be doing that. And it's risking your life, Why would you want to do that? You wouldn't. But yeah, thank you so much anyway, guys. So on that note, we will end our first ever Vodcast.
Can I do one little shout out?
Of course you can, Emily.
It's just to say that I am running a Facebook group for female trans or non-binary Blood Bowlers. It's not against anybody in the community, and it's not got anything that anything's happened or anything like that. But from my perspective, when I was running a society at university, it's very nice to have an area just for females in a very male-dominated hobby. It's just if anybody who identifies or is comfortable in a female-centric space, then let me know, and I can send you a link to the group.
Cool. We'll put well done. I will put a link in the comments for a link to that as well. If not, PM the Two Drop Flings, and we will put you in the right direction. Emily will be an admin for the pages and stuff at some point. She's been into the group, so we will also as well. Emily, welcome to the team. I know we have a big team. Everyone always laughs at us, going, "Oh, you're a podcast, but you've got like 8 different members." Yeah, we've got 8 different members because your podcast is so small.
It's you two friends and friends. It's not we have a lot of friends.
Not really. That wasn't I did get any podcasts. It wasn't at all. It wasn't all. It wasn't. It seriously wasn't. But I love all the other podcasts. Please check them out. You've got Anything But a One, and you've got that's it. So yeah, any other podcasts? Not really. There's loads. There's 2 guys and 1 Dice Cup. There is Tier 3, Double Skulls. Check them all out. All the podcasts are brilliant. Both Down. Just all the podcasts. They're all really amazing. All a bunch of really nice guys. So yeah, and there's a new one called the NE1 podcast, which is a new Newcastle podcast. I think it's Newcastle.
Oh, that's clever. I like that.
I thought that was a North East London reference.
Oh, maybe
because I'm from London. I thought they were Londoners. Damn it! I'm not going to listen now.
It could be. Maybe I'm just being slow.
If you do listen, Tom, you won't understand them.
Yeah.
I need a Southerner podcast. Damn it.
Yeah. So there you go. So we've got loads of podcasts, but yeah, please check Emily out. I mean, while we've got Emily, what should we go? Yeah, let's do it. We've got another 5 minutes. So I mean, being a female in this dominated, and it is male dominated. I mean, I went to the World Cup and saw 3, maybe 4 women out of 1,400 coaches.
We played a team that had 2 girls on. One was trans.
Who
I think she beat Joe.
She did.
And yeah, and the guy I played beat me as well.
Guy. Yeah, exactly. But I feel that having an all-female page just for females in a proper male-dominated place is because it's so big. It can be so much because men, especially man nerds, they're a bit more clingy than normal people. You know, like man nerds can get a bit. Oh no, there's a woman. I mean, you go onto Twitch and you see a woman. She's like, oh, I'm playing this game, and it's just like, oh, this shit. So then she'll just get a top hat. Then like, oh, then she's got 85, 90 viewers, and you're like, yeah. It's and it's the same here. It's like I know, I'm not going to say who, but I know a guy who was playing Blood Bowl with a woman and purposely let her win because she was a female. It's like, fine. You can purposely let people win, but that's a bit. I think it's a bit sexist to let someone win because she's a female.
It's totally... my partner and I both play Blood Bowl, and we have this agreement that we are in it to win it. Like, nobody is letting anybody win. It's literally, because as you improve, you would look back at it and go, hang on, you let me win there. Why? Like, that's not going to help me improve,
Exactly.
You learn more by losing than by winning.
Yeah.
And
you do, Drew.
And why would you give up your record because it's a lady? You want to do I made a 5-year-old kid cry. I don't give a shit. I'll make a woman cry. Don't care. I'm going to fry.
That wasn't even during Blood Bowl.
I'm going to win, and that's it.
When you say your dog on him.
Yeah.
I will say the group currently has about 30 members, and that's all over the world. It's been really, really positive, and there's not. I did see a couple a few comments of like, oh, why would you want a female only group? And it's like, well, we're not doing anything different in that group. There's nothing different in this group that I've set up than there is in the Blood Bowl community group. It's just that it is you're not being judged on your gender. You're not being
fantastic.
There's a lot of stigma.
Great idea.
See women with like a band shirt and they'll get quizzed about the band or a football team or anything because you're a girl, you can't know about that, and it's not true at all. And I think that's not, and like I say, it's a very, very, very small minority that you see that. Every time I've been to an in-person Blood Bowl event or anything like that, everybody's been really, really lovely and welcoming.
Alan is living walking proof that just because you're a male, you don't know the rules.
And he struggles with his gender too. It's one of those things that we try and help him with, don't we, Alan?
I mean, you've got tits, mate.
My point.
They're shrinking.
We don't know whether that belly button
in 6 weeks.
It's what?
Do us a truffle shuffle.
Yeah, come on.
Not right now.
Well, we've got a camera on here.
Yeah,
my 6-pack. I'm developing my 6-pack, so.
Is it under a barrel?
You're developing it.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
So I've been on a diet for, I think since January that the wife's made me do. So I haven't had a beer since January. It's like no gluten, no sugar, no fat. But it has made me feel much better. So.
I've done the same. I mean, I've not drank since Christmas Day. I've not had a drink since Christmas Day, and I've been I've obviously been vegan for 3 years now, and I am still getting a bit of a beer gut on, a bit of a gut on me. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I think it's just I'm getting old. That's what it is.
I was going to say,
Drew, go on.
No, I don't want to. Fuck you.
I was going to say, Drew, when you were telling us that you hadn't had a drink since January, and you didn't seem very happy.
No, I'm okay. I'm doing a lot of heroin now.
I was going to say, he's doing loads of ecstasy and stuff like that. It's just not drinking.
Yeah.
If you wanted to lose weight, just do some ecstasy over the weekend. And
I started watching what I eat 6 weeks ago.
Tournament, and then wonder why no one's drinking with me. I'll be like, right, I can finally get to Blood Bowl tournaments. I can finally start drinking with people. Right, and then they're like, now we've all stopped.
Yeah, we just turn up and do crack.
Yeah, this is the worst. Yeah, the worst thing is because we've all stopped and we're all going to go to a tournament. We're going to be in a bad way the next day. It's like I'm going to have a few pints, quiet night. Wake up in the morning with a G-string on your head and Alan at the bottom of the bed with a condom stuck up your bum.
Again. Well, you got weed on at the World Cup, which I
know I weed on Jamie.
Oh, sorry, we didn't. Yeah. Did him?
We drank a lot. Like
James weed on the stove.
It was so bad.
If there was ever an argument for a female only sort of like area within Blood Bowl, then this podcast is pretty much that argument.
Yeah,
I'd say.
Yeah. We're all dreadful human beings.
We are disgusting nerdlings. That's what we are. We're just
or men. As they're also
we're disgusting. We are disgusting, and we know we're disgusting. But I'm very proud to be a man.
Of sorts. So yeah,
cool. I don't know where I'm going with it. I was just like, just shut your fucking mouth.
I'm just going to snip certain bits of Liam's audio just to play every so often.
Out of context quotes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'm proud to be a man, Alan. Liam, I mean.
I'm a t-shirt creator. That's what I do. That's what I want to start doing for a living. Yeah.
So we've gone really off topic.
I know. I'm just like sitting there. I'm like going, shut up! Don't say that, Liam. Don't say that. Shut up! No, don't say that. It's a bit different when it's a podcast because Mike can cut it out and we can't do it on this. I'm like, be careful what you say. Because I'm going to have to cut the whole thing out.
Right. Well, should we call that a day?
We
are.
Thank you everybody for watching. I mean, these vodcasts are going to be a new thing for ours. We're going to be discussing loads more Blood Bowl. We're going to have different shows. Sometimes it's going to be me, sometimes it's going to be Alan, sometimes Mike or Tom or Emily. We don't know. So we don't know who's going to be hosting it, but either way, these podcasts are going to be another thing. So thank you everybody who's joined in and watched it. Give us a like, give us a share, give us a subscribe. Let's see if I've got a subscribe button to pop up. Have I got this? No, I've not set my hotkeys up yet, so no, I haven't. But please check out the Grebo Kickstarter for Dwarves. They are coming out. Well, they're released now. You've only got 10 more days, I think, left.
The guy that painted those for Grebo is king nuts. They're so good.
Yeah.
Because the models have got incredible detail on, and they're a really unique sculpting style, which I love. They've done a great job.
But please, check out the miniatures as well.
One-piece miniatures, yeah. Because everyone was moaning to Grebo saying, "Oh yeah, you've got one arm missing," and this arm right there. So Grebo went, "Right, one, let's do it."
Oh, really? I love it. That's
clever.
My frog team, the slan team, that were done by. Total mind blank there, but they were two pieces and they went together so well. It made a big difference.
Yeah.
So for Grebo to do one piece, good job.
Exactly. So check out their Kickstarter. It is now going and available now. So yeah, thank you for watching our part 2 and stay tuned for part 3, which will be coming soon. If not, it is already down there. Either way, depends when you've watched this episode.
In part 3, we can discuss how me, Emily, and Liam did at our first Blood Bowl after lockdown mini day.
Yeah. And we're also going to be doing as well another exciting little thing. We are going to be doing video vlogs at tournaments. As you all know, the Two Drunk Flings are always at tournaments, tabletop tournaments all over the world, and we will be filming, doing our own little. We're not going to be sitting there interviewing the runners and owners and stuff like that. We're just going to be showing the experience of what we do and what we do at tournaments, basically. Even if it is just me sat in the pub talking to the camera, that's what I did at tournament. That's what I did. That's the video blogs for tournaments will be coming soon as well. So thank you everybody for joining us. Thank you for watching, and we will all see you soon. We're rolling dice soon, and yeah, take it easy, guys. Thank you.
Peace out.
See ya.
Yeah, awesome.
Blood Bowl.